My name is Dave Allison. My location is London. I produce comedy shows.
So my name
Yeah.
is Pete Allison. I'm David's dad. I live in Harrogate, North Yorkshire, and I'm a business analyst working in IT. I design solutions to big companies' processing and
I'm not
system.
interested in that. I started playing football for the Cubs. I mean, to be honest, it was the only reason to join the Cubs. There was a football team.
I started the football at the Cubs. So there
Right.
wasn't a football team at the Cubs. Or if there was, it was run by a lady at the Arcala, which
Okay.
wasn't very good.
Yeah,
So,
she was about 90.
yeah.
What was your job then? If there was only 11, it's just like turn up and we all played.
We had to buy kit. We had to buy the footballs.
Oh, it was a green kit.
It was the green kit that we all selected, and we all got different size shirts for the different ages because the Cubs were 8 to 12. The first 2 or 3 years, you lost every game. And then in the last few years, you won all the games. I didn't really play for my junior team. I played for my senior team. I got trials for Leeds Boys as a goalkeeper, played pub teams. Then eventually the highest I got to was Yorkshire County Amateur, when I used to drag you and Paul all over Yorkshire playing for Rawdon Old Boys.
I mean, it's not like we were there happily.
No.
We were just like, oh God, we're in the rain.
You go and play. Why go and play football? Yeah.
Somehow something rubbed off, and I learned not to take my kids with football. That was the lesson.
I think so. Yeah.
With Sandy Lane, what was your job title?
Assistant coach. How's that? That sounds
right.
pop, doesn't
it? So assistant coach to Ken. Well, I mean, the club was really impressive, wasn't it? You know, they had a number of different ages.
Yeah.
There
was lots of people put a lot of time in to build it up from nothing.
Every season there was a presentation evening, and even if you didn't do anything special, you got a trophy. Everyone got a trophy for player of the year, runner up, goal scorer, clubman, which is brilliant. Enables an appreciation of the returning loyal, basically the ones who are not that good at football.
They're never going to get a trophy for being a good footballer, no.
But they're always there. We went to Russia. We went to bloody Russia with.
We did. First English boys team to be invited to play in Russia?
I'm wearing. Well, it's like 30 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great quality, to be fair. It's a bit sweaty. It's a bit stinky.
You should have put it in the wash earlier.
But this must have fit. This must have fit then. So look at me. I'm still. It might have been big back then. It was mental though. Was it 1990?
Yeah, I think it was.
It's about something.
About 14, 15.
No one had been to Russia. No one. No, I mean, I'm not just within the whole group. No one we knew had been to Russia.
No, not at all. No, we actually had meetings with people who had been before to ask them what to do. We got some tips. But I remember a lot of the boys went on the flight, got the passports out, and the pictures were of babies. Oggy had one where it was just a baby. So he's 14, 15, and he's got a picture of a 4-year-old. You know, it's ridiculous.
It was Ken's pen friend.
Yeah. He lived in England, and then his parents were Russian and took him back to Russia one holiday and never came back.
And then between them through letters, conspired to say, "Oh yeah, bring your football team over. I'll find a team to play against." And somehow we did. I've always been shocked. How on earth you dads persuade the mums to let that happen? There was no CBD checks or anything like that those days.
No.
there's no checks. There's no checks. We've got to.
Yeah, Igor guy had to play against that big Russian ex-convict.
Yeah, it's a monster.
Threatening the life out of me.
Do you know what I've learned fairly recently? You know when there was all the toasts, the vodka toast, is like Nakatim. Do you know what that means? Nakatim is a signaler to remember a massacre of Polish people in the town of Katyn.
Oh, right.
So they're going, yes, to
Oh.
all those Polish people we slaughtered. Whenever I've met a Russian, I know a bit of Russian, and that's one of the words. Oh, it means cheers. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
dear.
No one
Yeah.
has said until one day, someone from the Ukraine and someone from Poland, and they were horrified when when I explained what I knew. They didn't have football boots generally.
They had like kind of plimsolls with rubber
There
soles.
was barefoot players.
Yeah.
But they were men. They were men in comparison to us,
Oh, yeah.
and destroyed us.
Yeah.
There were
There was that big urn of salt water for half time.
salt water. Yeah, Russia.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But no.
Salt water was a thing.
Yeah.
That was.
And we weakened out when we asked them for water that wasn't salted.
Like, can we have a little request? Can we have some water with no salt? No salt, thanks. I mean, I play Monday night football or Tuesday night football. I play different 7-a-sides every now and then, and haven't for ages because it's all been locked down. But I'm on lists. I get emails, and I'm looking forward to getting back in those. And they're all different groups, and it's great. That's a big.
I think nowadays people turn up and then go home, don't they? When I used to play, it used to
don't even have a wash.
They used to kick lumps off people and then go in a pub afterwards or the bar and then talk about the game. And that 20-yard goal that was scored, by the time you finished talking about it, it'd been hit from 45 yards. It was great.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's missing. It's missing in the grassroots game now. Is the exaggeration, the over celebration of minor things. The biggest thing was going to NVA, the Asian football club, which you ended up playing.
I did, yeah,
as well. But how bizarre or incredible that was! Who knew? Who knew? There's a North London Asian football league with some non-Asians playing.
Yeah,
and I was one of them with one of the teams, and love the confidence it's given me because I'm pretty decent at playing to go, whatever team, I will not shy away from, I'll join in. And some are better than others. But yeah, joining NVA was fantastic. And then all of a sudden I've got like 10 Asian mates in my team.
Yeah, opens up a world, doesn't it? Yeah, it's good.
Oh, and that led to going to Rajesh, the captain's wedding in India, and it was incredible as a experience. It's the best. No one's going to have a better wedding with camels and elephants and islands and boats into the lakes. Or have you transformed you've transformed lives, Dad?
For the better?
I don't know about that.
No, it's quite nice. I think when you had your reunion game a couple of years ago, it was nice seeing all the guys again. Some of them still send me messages on Facebook after all these years. That's nice.
And we're in the changing room and we're putting our shirts on like the old days and playing against the
year below you.
The year below us, but we knew them as well. Yeah. There was so much with Sunderland. My best friend, Jamie, I met him through Sunderland.
Yeah.
It was his best man at his wedding. He's just had a baby. He's just had another baby.
Brilliant.
Yeah, he's got another boy. So he's got 2 kids now. No, when Jason Rickaby, now a team, scored, it was an incredible goal.
Yes. Yeah.
Took it around a few.
Socks weren't pulled up.
Yeah, he took it around a few people, then banged it in from outside the box, hit the crossbar. It was like sensational.
Character building is what he said.
He cancelled the goal because his socks were rolled down.
And that was before the rules of having your socks above your shin pads. This was back in the...
he just made one. He was just like a made-up rule as far as we were concerned. It's like,
it was. Even the dads on the touchline couldn't believe that one. So that was...
everyone thought What an arsehole.